Larry had started to reach after about 3 or 4 years in the league, and I'm frustrated as I've ever been as a basketball player. It's like, you know, how are you going to let this guy dictate who can play him aggressively and who can't? And so I went back to my room and I wrote this poem, and the poem goes, "It's out of my hands. No control, no say, acquiesce to someone's demands. It's out of my hands. Rule of thumb is to act real dumb and pretend that there's nothing wrong. But if your senses are real and your mind is intact, it's kind of hard to go along. It's out of my hands. You acquiesce to someone's demand. You play the game, you perform the role, but then you try real hard not to console yourself too long after you're through. Because it's not really a test of a man, but only when the scale is grand, you find who's really who. It's out of my hands." It was a release of frustration and just trying to remind myself that there are bigger things in basketball and not to get so wrapped up into what was going on the basketball floor that it caused me to be bitter and to be angry and to be frustrated. So that was just kind of part of my growth process.